All right. Hello, hello, hello. I'm not sure what the video is doing, but can you guys see us? Can you hear us? How is everyone doing tonight? All right. So, check. Barker says. All right. So, we can do, I want to do two things tonight. Hopefully, you guys had a great time at Captain Jack Scrapper's Live that started at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and Traveling Susie's Live that started at 7 o'clock. If you guys didn't make that, then you missed out. But now you're at the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorillas. Welcome in, welcome in. Let's see, who do we have here?
Hi, Fairy Dust. Hi, Linda.
Rob on the road. He has arrived. William Brody's in the house. Fairy Dust says Susie Raid. Linda Barker's here. Living the Dream up from the Upper Peninsula, and you need to go check out Living the Dream. Sounds like, unless things have changed, he's going to be doing this crazy little like ramp race with Red Bull. So check out Living the Dream.
Love Red Bull.
Ivan K is in the house. Drunkster 24 is in the house. Captain Jack, the captain. Ahoy, Captain. All right, so I want to do two things. I want to talk about Cuyahoga Valley National Park. Misfits and Dreamers is in the house.
Hi, Bob.
And then we're going to play trivia. So I don't know if you guys want me to talk about the itinerary and the meetup that we have coming up in May and a little bit about Cuyahoga Valley National Park itself first, and then play.
Hi, Sonia.
The RV DJ's in the house. What's up, Chief? I'm dreaming of cannolis. We've got Phil, Leo, saying hi, Jeff and Tammy. Hello, hello. Native Wild Man's in the house. Good to see you, Sean. He's got his reels all greased up, took apart, greased up, and ready to go out catching some more catfish, and he said he had sturgeon too. I'd love to see him catch a sturgeon. Travel Around Susie's made it. Good to see you here, Travel Around Susie. Are you going to make it to the meetup, Susie? Let's see here. Handicap Traveler is in here. We haven't seen them in a while. Look, welcome back, Dan and Kathy. Good to see you. And Dan and Kathy's had some losses and stuff, real hard stuff to deal with. So show them some love, guys. Handicap Traveler. Great National Park. Try to get some of the meet and greet or B Square. Yeah, they're coming and they're going to try to stay maybe in a hotel even if they can't just come for the day. So yeah, pretty excited about it. If you can't camp, come and stay in the hotel. Hit a hike or two. Jim Foster's in the house. Good to see you, Jim Foster. Start telling me, do you guys want me to talk about Cuyahoga Valley National Park and our itinerary for our meetup first? Or do you want to play trivia? We're going to play trivia, wrong answers only. So basically, I'm going to ask you trivia questions. The right answer is not correct. I would like wrong answers only. And Tammy and I will pick who we think is the best wrong answer. And she'll write down a 5. You get 5 points for every best wrong answer. I'm not sure, depending on my parents. True. I understand. So, if you don't vote on which one you'd like me to do first, I'm going to start with Cuyahoga Valley National Park and our itinerary. If not, if you guys all say, no, I want to hear trivia first, or play trivia first, we'll do that first. And I'll let the chat catch up to me. I don't know how much ahead we are. Hello, Jim Foster, says William Brody. Make sure if you haven't liked already to hit that like button. You don't lose your spot. You can come right back into the chat. All right. Well, I'm going to talk about the meetup, the Cuyahoga Valley National Park meetup, and then we'll play the trivia. Both will be really fun and interesting. So the meetup's May 16th, 17th, and 18th, 2025. It's in, we're staying in Stowe, Ohio. Now, the campground, let me see if I got some paper here. They were staying in a Silver Springs campground in Stowe, Ohio. It is one of, I think, only 8 municipally owned campgrounds in America. Now, we do have 5 hikes planned. They are about 10. Let's see. I got a whole thing here somewhere. They are 10.5 miles, 10 point something miles altogether, but we're breaking it up over the 3 days, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Big Matt's in the house. Good to see you, Big Matt. Yeah, I don't see it on the chat, but good to see you, Big Matt, if you are in the house. So day one, we're actually going up to Warden's Trail Loop, Ledges Loop, which Warden's Trail is in Hinckley Reserve, the Hinckley Reserve. Now, the Hinckley Reserve is actually one of the southernmost areas of the Cleveland Metro Parks. CVNP, the Cuyahoga Valley National Park, is in between Cleveland, Ohio, and Akron, Ohio. And I'm drinking my Aldi's water, grapefruit Aldi's water that my daughter bought and brought me. I doubled up tonight. I got 2 of them in here.
You iced it tonight, too. Usually you drink it straight from
Well, I doubled up because I didn't have a water today. And I was really looking forward to drinking a couple of those. And I know when I'm talking, my voice gets dry.
Thank you, Native Wild Man.
Now, the itinerary that I sent everybody has QR codes, and they are the actual. If you click on the QR codes, and I also typed out the addresses, so if you can't click on the QR code, you can at least type it in. But it takes you onto Google Maps, and I'm going to bring up Google Maps real quick because I want to show you Hinckley Reservation and the hike that we're going to do there. It's not very long. It's like 0.7 of a mile. But the thing is, in I think it was 1840, Hinckley had this farm. He left it to his daughter. She married a stone carver, and she passed away, and he, for a few years after her death, he carved a whole bunch of stones on this trail that we're going to walk. So Hinckley. Now, the reservation itself is very big, and it has all kinds of stuff there. Yeah, Cleveland Metro Parks, Hinckley Reservation. Let me see if I can bring this up.
It's the 3rd largest.
Excuse me, that's not what I want. They're taking me to the website, and I really like to see the map. Whoops. So there's horseback riding there. There's a bunch of different trails there. Hinckley Reservation is the third largest
Down, there might be a map.
Cleveland Metro Park reservation at over 3,200 acres. It is just west of CVNP. So it'd be on the west side of CVNP. It's 20 minutes outside of CVNP. There's a river that runs up there by there, and there is the annual return of the buzzards. So you can hike at Whip's Ledges. You can also kayak there. You can go horseback riding, and I think they have some other like trail rides. Let me bring up the park trail map, and then I'll share my screen. But this is where we're going Friday. So we're actually going here first thing Friday morning. I'm hoping to be there by, I think it's said 9 o'clock, which I don't have my exact schedule down right here. It's all typed up somewhere.
Is it on that one right there?
Nope. Might be this one. No, this is more. This is Cuyahoga Valley National Park. All right, let me share my screen. If there's anybody still here. Rayleigh Creative Travel. It's just Rayleigh Creative now. Rayleigh Creative is in the house. Used to be Rayleigh Creative Travel. Good to see you, Blaine. All right, I'm going to share my screen. And all right, so here's Hinckley Reservation. And hopefully it didn't mute me. Hopefully it didn't mute me when I brought this up, but we are Warden's Trailhead is this little white trail down here. I don't know if you can see my mouse arrow or not, but down at the bottom, very bottom left-hand side, kind of, I don't know, a quarter of the way over, there's a little parking thing, and it says Warden's Trailhead. Well, there's parking right here. That QR code brings you to this parking. We're going to hike this little bit, but there's tons of time here and before we go to the next trailhead that's in CVNP. So if you wanted to do something else or hang out around here, there's this whole park. There's a Brooklyn Exchange Cabin, Judges Lake Picnic Area, Ledges Lake Pool Recreation, Kiwanis, horse trailers, sledding hills, and there's a ton of different hike. All these different greens and blues and yellows. Those are all different trail hikes. So you can do, it's a park, but there's stuff to do. And there's also, I thought there's like a store or something here too. Could be at the Exchange Cabin.
Let me see one.
All right. Then once we get done there, we're going to go to let me see what the next thing says. Lock 29 Trailhead. Now that's a half a mile. Now there are a ton of different trailheads at Lock 29. That's where the train station is. There's a lot of parking there. This will be Friday morning at, I'm not sure what. Oh, right here's my itinerary. So we arrive at Hinckley, Ohio at 10 a.m. At 10:30, we hike the loop. At 12 o'clock, we'll have a lunch there at Hinckley Reservation. 12:30, we head to Lock 29 Trailhead. Now that's near the train station. They do have a lot of different Toonsted. Oh, toots smell good. Toots smell good. That was so funny. There is you can, it's like $13 average for a train ride. It does go through all the whole park of CVNP. They have different theme ones like Ghost and a Ghost theme train ride. I think some of them are even at night. The park CVNP is open 24/7. You cannot camp there. There's one house that we talked about last week that's very expensive, but you can stay in that house. If you're a Boy Scout, they do have some Boy Scout camps there, but other than that, you can camp all night long. They actually have moon hikes and all kinds of stuff that you can do. You just can't camp there. So we're camping at Stowe, which is about 9 miles outside of the park. Well, to the visitor center. Could be 7 miles to the park. But there are, I think the towpath does go through the campground. There are hikes at our campground, and it's not far from there. You could get there on an electric bike if you needed to. So when we get to Lock 29, we don't check into the campground until 4:00. So we're there at 12:30 at Lock 29. So there's still, what, three and a half hours before we can even check into the campground. So there are 1/2 mile to 3 mile hikes at Lock 29. There's also the old canal locks there. That's what Lock 29 is. So you can explore the history of the canal lock. You can camp, you can't get caught. Right, no fires and that kind of stuff. You can say you're sleeping because you hiked, but you can't put up a tent, can't start a fire. Hope you give us time for the slow brigade. Yeah. You can take as much time. And actually, what they recommend for slow paced hike, I did some research per trail, and I added at least a half hour to an hour to all those. So, and if you are slower than what it takes, we're going to try to stay to this schedule, even though I've given quite a bit of extra time per trail. If somebody is longer than that, you can just skip the next trail and move on to the next one, or meet us back at the campground, or whatever. What I would like to do is set up a messenger, and anybody on Facebook Messenger, and anybody that's coming to this can be on it. That way, any updates, or if somebody's behind or whatever, we can let everyone know where we're at, and everyone else can let them know where they're at, and it'll be a group just for the CVNP meetup. And if you want to get in on that, you can. And if you don't, Brody just became a member. We appreciate that. I do have a thing for that.
Thank you. Welcome.
Let me bring this up. It's kind of slow, but it's coming. It's coming. Here we go. All right, so it's still loading or something. I don't know if you saw that or not, but here, let me see if I can get it.
Go on.
There, it worked. Oh, chat's back. Hold on. All right. I saw gorillas and drums. 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 Did you see Native Wild Man gifted a membership to Storyteller Danny? Donnie, Donnie.
You gonna say hi?
In this one or last ones?
You have to go potty? Alright, let's go. We probably
I didn't see it in this one.
You didn't go back through. You're not very good at
I can't scroll through there because I don't have my mouse in. So I can't scroll through the chat very easily. You gifted a membership, Native Wild Man. Thank you very much. You want me to do this again? I can play a different one too. Here we go.
Lay down.
So cool.
That was so cool. And if you don't know where we're
Lay down.
OHIO. What happened down here? Wow. What is that all about? You see that?
It's
It's
encrypted.
encrypted. Tonight in this chat. Thank you very much, Sean. Wow. That is wonderful. Okay, so the Lock 29 at the train station. I hope those of you that can make it, I hope you do. If not, I hope you connect to some of these people that do make it so that you can watch all this stuff, because hopefully they film different stuff. We're definitely going to try to get as much as we can. There's a lot going on, so it will be limited. It'll take probably everybody. Now, we are going to do some taste tests while we're there with different people. And there's a lot going on. There is some, I have a couple, there's a photo scavenger hunt that goes on all weekend long. Handicapped Traveler is working on that. He's discussed a few things with me that he's already come up with, and it sounds amazing. So that's going to be a lot of fun. But you'll take photos, it'll probably be 10 to 15 things, and they'll be worth different points throughout the park or throughout the weekend. And you'll turn them in, and whoever gets the most points will get a prize. And I think it's going to be a CVNP t-shirt or something like that. We also have some water purification challenges, some fire starting challenges at the campground, after we're all done hiking. And I'm hoping to give out some sort of recognition for any trail that people go on. So if you do one of these hikes that we have planned, you'll get something that shows that you went on that hike with us. So if you do all of them, you'll get a whole list of those things, which I don't really want to tell you what they are right now, but I already have an idea what we're going to do, and we just have to get it finalized before May. Yeah. Well, we're going to try to do them on the trail, kind of en route. So maybe not at the campground, but maybe en route.
At the campground too.
Maybe at the campground too. They're going to be sporadic. So yeah, I'll just bring stuff with me. So when we're hanging out at Lock 29, you can go to the train station. You can check out the canal lock. You can hike multiple different trailheads around there. There is parking there. This is where you can fill up your water. They do have flush toilets at Lock 29. They also have kayaking on some of these trails. So even though you have 3.5 hours, you could go kayaking for an hour. You can fill water fill stations. Now kayaking, the train, that all those are a little bit extra money. The trails are free. The park is free. The camping is not free. It's $22 a night. Take a bottle of Malort. Everyone will appreciate that. Malort.
I don't know what that is.
We don't know what that is, Rob.
What is that, Rob?
What is Malort? Okay, Google, what is Malort? So lots of stuff to do at Lock 29. All right. And the QR code brings you to basically the canal trail parking by the train station. All right. At 3:30, so from 12:30 to 3:30, 3 hours, and you don't have to leave at 3:30 because it's literally about 10 to 15 minutes away. So like I said, there's always like a buffer zone for everything. Trolley sour worms fruit punch. That sounds delicious, Sean. We tried the Trolley floppy pops, and they come out this week. Hopefully you saw that because you're a member. You got to see it already. Those of you that aren't members, you'll get to see it, I think, Thursday, right? Yeah, I think Thursday. You get to see the Trolley floppy pops that we did. Sorry for yelling in your ear, guys.
Rob, Jeff would probably like that. He likes grapefruit.
It's a liquor. I like it, which means no one else does. Tastes kind of like grapefruit and gasoline with a slight hint of crushing, disappointing anger. Fruit worms, no good. That's our Mad Dog 2020, Rob. It tastes like grapes and gasoline. Mad Dog 2020. So head to Silver Springs Campground, Stowe, Ohio. There's a QR code for that in the itinerary. At 4 o'clock, check in at the campground. 5 o'clock, quick hello. So let everybody kind of get settled, set up whatever, and then do a quick hello because it's not going to get dark till about 7:30, 8 o'clock. So you still have plenty of time after the quick hello and announcements because I want to talk about the photo scavenger hunt. Not everybody's going to be at these first two hikes. Some people are just going to be showing up at the campground. So everybody will get to see who's there, meet and greet, and then talk about the other challenges and things like that. And then the rest of the night's open. But I know Captain Jack Scrapper wants to do karaoke one of the nights. I do know that they said, I think one of the rules on the campground, which if you are camping, go get the rules, or they have a PDF, which I will have printed off. I think it said drinking until 10. I think quiet times at 11. And so I think karaoke would be fine until 11. And they may even let us use they do have like a shelter house, but you have to rent it. So we may just have to be at people's sites. And I don't know if they'll get upset if there's a bunch of people on it, one person's site, but probably not until after 11. I don't know. Never been to this campground. Saturday, 9:45 to 10 a.m. Between 9:45 and 10 a.m. we're going to leave for the Brandywine Falls trailhead. Now, CVNP, which I'm only going to talk about this for a few more minutes, and then we're going to do the trivia, wrong answers only. But the CVNP does tend to get busy. The reason we're going this early in May. Do you have a phone or something?
No.
Something's humming. The reason we're going early in May is because, one, it'll be cooler, well, and nice. The falls will be full, and there won't. Hopefully, we can still find parking when we get into the park because that can be an issue at times. So we're going to leave for Brandywine Falls, which everyone wants to go to. That's hike number 3. Arrive and prepare for Brandywine Falls Trailhead. It's a 2.6 mile hike. With a 383-foot elevation gain. Should take about an hour, maybe an hour and a half. It is a loop, so it's not in and out. It is a complete loop. At 12 o'clock, we head to the bottom. See, that's 10. If we start at 10:30 to 11:30, that still gives you an hour and a half before we head to Boston Hills Visitor Center to park. And then we have an hour before we actually start hiking the Buckeye National Trail. So if you get done at the first hike and it takes you 2 hours, you can still make it to the second hike. You're going to have to park and go, but you can make it to the second hike and hike the Buckeye National Trail to Blue Hen Falls, which is another waterfall, with lots of stairs at some point if you go down to the fall. Now, Dan did say, well, it's a great bourbon, but it's $60 a bottle. And I will get you a bottle sent over to you. Okay. Yeah, just email me, the Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla at gmail.com. The Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla at gmail.com. And you can send it to me. I'll bring it to the meetup. All right. So when we hike to the Blue Hen Falls, then after that, we're going to eat lunch somewhere around there. No, before we hike to the Buckeye National Falls, because we're going to be at the Boston Hills Visitor Center, which was built in 1800s, and they've turned it into a visitor center. Right down from that, there's a big mural that they just repainted, and I want to check out all this stuff before we hike to Blue Hen Falls. Then we're going to have a fireside dinner on Saturday night, which I'm going to make the main dish and probably some potatoes around the fire. And then you guys can all bring some sides or whatever you want. And we'll do the awards for the day because we have different challenges going on. Then Sunday morning, we're going to have breakfast at our site. I do have things to cook on. If you don't want to come, you don't have to. 10 o'clock, at 8 o'clock, we're going to make breakfast on Sunday. At 10 o'clock, we're going to have a short service, church service, farewells, photo scavenger hunt, and a group photo. So hopefully everyone can be there Sunday because I'd like to take a group photo. And if people are going to be leaving, I'd like to take a group photo before you leave. So make sure you let me know. 1 o'clock, head to the Ledges Trailhead. This is our 5th and final hike. There's a QR code for that. We're going to hike the Ledges. It's 2.4 miles with a 219-foot elevation gain. It should take about an hour, and it is a loop trail. They have a picnic area there, so after we're done, we're going to cook another meal with whoever's there left. And then we're going to end the meetup and have our final farewells. You don't have to go home, but we won't be staying there, and we'll probably be going on to our next adventure from that point. So I had a bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about with Cuyahoga National Valley National Park.
Hi, Fever Dream Animation.
Here's some of the photos. This is in a publication, but very pretty. All time. This is Brandywine Falls right here. And you can see some of the trails. It's even nice in the winter. But it says, imagine, if you will, the 1974 landscape in the valley, carved out by the Cuyahoga Valley between Akron and Cleveland. Beautiful waterfalls surrounded by deep woods. Interesting and plentiful rock formations. Colorful, meandering meadows. And idyllic small lakes. And that's on 33,000 acres. And the other thing, which I'll get to the rest of this, I guess, next Tuesday, because I want to play trivia, is they do have a lot of blue heron, which I don't know if you say heron or heron, but they do have a lot of blue heron, and they have the river otters have come back. Now, they are hard to spot, but they have been seen by numerous people, river otters. So keep that in mind. I would love to see a river otter.
That's exciting.
Yeah, I sent you one, Jack.
Where are you going?
I sent you one in the email. Your email has the itinerary that it's in there.
We'll watch for Native Wild Man.
And no, I don't know if it's a PDF, but that's what I got. I should change it to a PDF. All right, I got to keep this away from the mic, but all right, we're going to play trivia. And only wrong answers. Only wrong answers. We're going to pick the best wrong answer. So I'll type in the first question and ask it. All right, here's the first question.
Even if you can't go down.
What did Dan say?
He said, even if you can't go down the steps, you can see the falls.
Yeah, there's a like an overledge, just like we did at that.
Hi, Dirk Tenhoff.
At the reservoir that we went to, you know how you had that kind of outbuild, kind of octagon outbuild? There's one of those that looks right over the falls. All right, so here's the question. In a web browser, what does www dot stand for? Wrong answers only. What does www dot stand for? Howdy, Dirl. Dirk. Howdy, Dirk. I don't know what is. Something is popping in my ears. Can you guys hear that? Do you hear popping in your ears? Can you hear popping in your ears? Popping.
Worldwide.
There we go.
Worldwide wetlands.
Worldwide wetlands.
What will win?
What will win? Whatwillwin.com. Worldwide wetlands. Wide windy whooshes. I think you're just going with W words, but that's true. Wilbur's Wild Wagons. Let me click on some of these.
Where went Waldo?
Worldwide wetlands. Whirly Winky. Oh boy.
We want Winkies. Oh my goodness.
What will win? Wilbur's Wild Wagons. Are you thinking which one you like so far the best? Whirly Winky. Where went Waldo? I really like that one.
I do too.
These are all good so far. Where went Waldo? Wide windy whooshes. We want Winkies. We do. We all want Winkies. Whoa.
Oh, you went too fast.
I can't do it with this. Wild Wet World. Western Wench Watchers.
That was pretty funny.
It made me laugh. Highlander says RVDJ. William. He's going to be the winner because he just became a member and he used William, Brody. I'm going to say William's going to win.
How many points?
William Brody just got 5 points. Linda Barker, thank you all for your wonderful answers. Fever Dream Animation. Anybody have a birthday tonight? Fever Dream Animation. Wimpy wants Whataburger. Oh, yeah. I'll gladly pay a Thursday for a hamburger today. And Phil Leo got a very close second. Give him 2.5 points for Phil Leo. Friggin' ad again.
Did you say 2.5?
I think I turned the ads off, I thought. Just skip them. Here, I'll pause. I thought I shut those off, but I'm using you suggested this platform there, RVDJ. You suggested this platform, so if you're having issues with this, it's because of you. I would ads. Is everybody getting ads or just Sonya? Good one, William.
Dirk's 71 years old today.
Dirk's 71 years old. Wow. Happy birthday, Dirk. And I've got a birthday surprise. Did you blow them out, Dirk? And dance to that? I hope you danced to that and blew those candles out and made your wish there, Dirk. Happy 71st birthday, brother. Happy 71st birthday, brother. Go check out Dirk.
Hi, Tiffany.
He's always working with his horses. Native Wild Man says ads. I'll wait. I'm sorry, guys. I will promise, okay? I promise next week I will make sure the ads are off, but these are already pre-scheduled. But I will go in and I will make sure the ads are already off for you wonderful people. I apologize. It does help us. I just had to put brakes on the truck. Okay. Now, I'm not ready, but I just had to put brakes on the truck. I had to put calipers, rotors, pads.
Wait a minute, three trips.
I was
to
at a
the
job. All the electricians are there, probably making fun of me. My truck wouldn't go in reverse. I'm dragging my wheel. I had to drive out through the field. Watch my ads, all right, guys? Just watch my ads a little bit. All right. Dirk ads. RVDJ. Highlighted. I'm going too fast. All right. I can let you do that because I can't do it. All right. Is Brock here? Brock's here. I'll be 71 today and yesterday and last week plus sorry. Oh, he was joking.
He was joking. It wasn't.
Happy birthday, Dirk 10 off. It's his birthday.
Artist.
All right. Hi. Have you been playing in the background on computer but sound down as I'm listening to my phone Zoom call from Christian Men's Group, Promise Keepers? Oh, that's why you're on Tuesday nights. Okay. Hi, Tiffany, Canadian Family Life. Hey, Dan. Whoa. Went too fast again. All right. Hey, Dan. Captain Jack Scrapper. Happy birthday, Dirk. You guys want another question? Mm-hmm. It's Linda's birthday, too. Well, we got to sing happy birthday to Linda.
Happy birthday, Linda.
Happy birthday, Linda. You ready to dance and blow out your candles? You ready to dance and blow out some candles, Linda? Let's. I love that song. One of my favorite songs. Yep, we love you, Linda. Happy birthday. All right, ready for another question? Whoa.
Did you lose it?
All right, here we go. I'm going to type it out. Wrong answers only. Whoops. I wish I could type as fast as Maddie. All right, so what are the little pieces at the end of a shoelace called? What is the tiny piece at the end of the shoelace called? Wrong answers only. What is the tiny piece at the end of the shoelace? You know, the little hard part that you chew off if it's on like your hoodie? The little hard piece. What's the tiny piece at the end of the shoelaces called? Wrong answers only. Go. I gotta get this like way away from here because it's like screwing with my sound. Oh, that's better way over here.
I'm glad fishing license lasts a full year. Me too.
Yeah, we'll keep up with the chat. What is the tiny? Oh, the beginning of the shoelace. The beginning of the shoelace. That's a good thing to call it. Dipwads.
Dinghy.
The dinghies. I'd call it the dinghy. Thingies. That dang thingy. Yep.
Annoying.
George, Fearless Rambler says that dang thingy.
Annoying. Flapjacks.
Eyelet nips. Those are them eyelet nips right there. Sofa King Pia. Sofa King Pia. Sofa King Pia. I don't. Dang thingy Sofa King Pia? I'm not sure. PIA? Unmushrooms. Unmushrooms. Yeah. The pain in my in her booty. She's talking about. She said it's a pain in her booty. Yeah, and I tell you what, when they get frayed, they are a pain in your booty because you can't get it back through the eyelets of your shoes or nothing. You got to like take some Scotch tape, wrap it around there, make it look like a fake one with Scotch tape real tight, and then put it back through. You know, another good thing, you could take a pop can, cut little strips out, and that aluminum, use, gloves so you don't cut your hands, but cut little strips out of that aluminum foil and then wrap that around there and just keep wrapping it real tight.
Hi, Jan.
Maybe put a little
good to see you.
Safety, super glue on there. Man, that'd be so nice. Say it slow, Jeff. So fucking pain in the ass. Lol. Is that slow enough for you, Sonia? Hi, Mystic Bunny. Mystic Bunny's in the house. Everybody say hi to Mystic Bunny. And she is Jan from Adventures in the Heartland. If you don't know Adventures in the Heartland, you need to go check out John and Jan with Adventures in the Heartland. And, whoa, not that. And Ripple-Lip. I gotta go through and delete all that. All right, let's see
We
here.
have to pick our best, what we think.
Okay, what did you think? Which one is it? Sofa King Pia?
Sure.
Eyelet Nips. Flapjacks? I think Eyelet Nips.
Eyelet Nips, I think.
Eyelet Nips wins it. Phil Leo. Phil Leo won it with
Is it 5 points?
5 points. Eyelet Nips. Hey, you're welcome, Jan. Thanks for being here. Okay.
Next question.
Next question. Wrong answers only. Wrong answers only. Who was the first televised? How do you spell that? Oh, shoot. President. Who was the first televised president? Who was the first televised president? Batman. Batman. Do you have a bat signal, Native Wild Man? If you do, you win tonight. Wilson. Wilson's a good one. Wilson, volleyball. Dirk Tenoff, good one. What did he say? I'll look it up, Captain Jack. What did he say? What did Dirk Tenoff say? Did I miss it?
Maybe. Batman, Wilson, Rob on the road.
Rob on the road, Jim Foster says. He's the first president to be televised. Dirk Tenoff, I don't know. And Kadolfi.
Superwoman.
That's a good one. Superwoman. That's a good one.
George Washington.
George Washington. Did they have TV? They zoomed in on his wooden teeth. Maybe.
Go lay down.
Maybe they zoomed in on George Washington's wooden teeth. The Joker. Ronald Reagan and win one for the Gipper. Yeah. Keep your nuts warm, Jimmy Carter. Keep your nuts warm, Jimmy Carter. What does that even mean? I tried to make them before. I tried to make them before. Principal Skinner. I remember Principal Skinner. Jack Ruby. Fever Dream had another good one. So it only works when cloudy, but it cool. Do you know who Jack Ruby is?
I do.
Can you tell, if you can tell me in a creative way who Jack Ruby is, you will win this question. Jack Ruby. I have no idea. It only works when cloudy, but it's cool.
Hi, Dave.
Dirk's going to replay my live so he can empty his bladder. Stop. I've almost got my 24 liters.
24 liter.
Down, you're going to be making me.
That's 24 liter.
What is it? It only works when cloudy, but it's cool. Dirk's going to replay my live. Oh, no. Good evening. Funky Food with Dave's in the house. Check this out. Funky Food with Dave is in the house. Phil Leo
It's a conspiracy.
says it's a conspiracy. Yes.
He assassinated Oswald and Salas.
Okay. Well,
Who said it?
Fever Dream. Fever Dream gets 5 points. Fever Dream Animation gets 5 points for Jack Ruby. And it's a conspiracy. But he assassinated Oswald and Salas. Says Jim Foster, the walking encyclopedia. See, I threw Jim Foster off tonight because he would have won trivia. But now he can't even, he doesn't know, he's going out of his mind. He's probably got smoke. Because he doesn't know how to answer wrong.
Oswald was a Patsy Cline.
Does anybody, well, this is not the next question, but does anybody know what Pocahontas's English name, what English name was given to Pocahontas after she was baptized? If anybody knows that, comment below. This is not the next question. Just want to know if anybody knows.
No kisses. No kisses. No kisses.
Everyone say hi to Duke.
Duke wants to say
Duke
hi.
wants to say hi.
He's trying so hard to get up there.
Come on, Duke, get up here.
Oh.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. Get up here, boy. Come on, boy. Oh, boy. All right, there. Now he's up. You up, boy? You good, boy? Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody, boy. Yeah, you got me.
You ready?
He's the big lap dog. Come here. Come here. Come here. You can sit on my lap. Come here. Come sit on my lap, boy. Come on. That's a good boy.
He's a big boy.
Okay. That's my boy. That's my
I
boy.
think it was.
He's probably not about.
No,
Good boy.
No, Mark.
You happy now? I got you. I got you so you're not going to fall, boy. I got you so you're not going to fall, boy.
Lady Rebecca.
That's right. Funky Food with Dave. Got it, Lady Rebecca. She was named Rebecca. Pocahontas got baptized, and they gave her an English
Are
name,
you looking
Rebecca.
for the right answer or a funny answer?
Yeah, that was the right answer. Now,
He's getting me confused.
we're looking for the wrong answer. This is the question. What types of bulbs were used as currency? Funky Food with Dave. Whoa. I'm not even typing. So, what types of bulbs were used as currency? I'm going to type it in here.
Lizzie Lipton, she drank too much and died in her.
Yeah. Lizzie Lipton, she drank too much and died in her teepee. It isn't great to be able to hug your dog. Oh, Dan. Yeah, it is. And you got to do it while you can, guys. You got to hug your dogs and hug your loved ones because nobody's guaranteed tomorrow. Big Rocks Donuts. Big Rocks Donuts. Let me go up here and see. Neon bulbs. Yeah, neon bulbs. That's a good one.
Bulbs.
Tulip bulbs. That's the correct answer, Linda Barker. We're looking for the wrong answer. Tulip bulbs used to be used as currency. We want the wrong answer. Big Rocks donut bulbs. Big Rocks donut bulbs. And neon bulbs, like not a black light, a neon light bulbs. And that probably is true because they're expensive. A light bulb, says Travel Around Susie. That's a good one. You could trade light bulbs for currency. And what types of bulbs are used as currency? Tulip bulbs, Big Rock donuts. Man, this is going all over the place. Years ago, I read the true story of her. I was devastated. Ruby red bulbs of AC and DC. There you go. Yes, I was being jealous there. I know. I don't mean to do that to you, Dan. And, hearing and with your loss, you think about your dog here in a few years and how much it's going to be hard when they're gone. So, and I've lost dogs in the past. It is hard. It's a very hard time. They become like family. It's sad that they, only live a third, a quarter, an eighth of our life. So it's really sad.
Ruby red bulbs of ACDC.
Yep. Yeah, the weather was really nice. The weather was really nice here today too. I was able to get stuff done and get some stuff done outside. We need to get some more plants out in the garden. Oh, I'm way. Daffodil. Garlic bulbs. That's a good one. Kind of joking, Jeff.
I don't like this chat.
I understand, Dan. Well, if I had my mouse in, I could scroll and it'd be a lot easier. But you could get on your phone and watch the chat, on the YouTube side. That would help. Kind of joking, Jeff. TV bulbs. William Brody's coming in with a very close second. TV bulbs. That would be a good read. Phil Leo, that would be a good read. For those of you who don't know, we had to have Lucy put down. It's true. Some people don't know. Lucy, Dan and Kathy's beagle, 15 years, right? They had to put Lucy down. Had been suffering. She was in so many vlogs, and you could hear, how when they were cooking and things, and she loved to go hiking. So he has a couple videos up. Go check that out, and you can always experience Lucy on their older vlogs when they do hike, because she's in most of them. We never got to meet her, unfortunately. When they came to meet us, she wasn't with them that time, and it was sad for us, but it is life. He's got big bulbs. She's got big bulbs. But we've got the biggest bulbs of them all. Native Man gets 5 points. And who did I say came in second with TV bulbs?
I think William.
William Brody got 2.5 points. And that's our last question. We've ran into our hour. We're going to have another fun game for you next week, next Tuesday at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Timmy, our beautiful Gypsy White, is going to, who is keeping track and keeping score. She's going to share with everyone who the winner was tonight. Thank you all for playing Trivia Wrong Answers Only. We hope that those of you that are around Stowe, Ohio, or in Ohio, or can make it to Stowe, Ohio for the meetup, come on down. It's not a, it's a hiking meetup. It's something we have planned, and if you guys want to come meet us or other YouTubers with like-minded camping type of nature lovers, come and check it out. It's on our community tab, and I'm sure Captain Jack Scrapper and other people have been talking about it because they're all coming for sure. Captain Jack Scrapper will be there. Georgianne Rose should be there. Lower Michigan Adventures will be there. Campfires and Dirty Tires will be there. Dan and Kathy from Handicap Travelers will be there. We're hoping to see a few other people that we know of that maybe are not confirmed yet, but should be a lot of fun. So
before
come on
everybody
down.
leaves, so that those who played the game, it was a tie between William Brody and Phil Leo. 7.5.
7.5 points between Phil Leo and William Brody. So we got a little video we'll play congratulating you.
So cool.
All right, guys. I don't know how that worked or not, but peace, guys. We'll see you guys next time, next Tuesday, 8 o'clock. Go to Captain Jack Scrappers at 6. Travel around Susie at 7. We're on at 8 o'clock Tuesdays. And we got all of our videos all the time. So while we're working on the sticks, you'll get to see more of the sticks that we're carving. And one's a dragon stick, one's an elephant stick, one is a NCT trail kind of stick. So Nathan's in the house. Hi, NDT show. Good to see you here. We were just getting off. And he's probably at break at work or something. That boy works lots of hours, NDT show. All right, let me see where the comments are. I don't know.
Thank you, Susie.
Thank you, Susie. Hit the thumbs up on your way out. Yep. See you guys next week. And we may do a pop-up live, so hit the subscribe button if you like, I don't know, whatever, us. Peace.